Hi everyone, I hope that you are all doing well. My name is Caroline. If you're new to my channel, we talk about all things beauty, mostly conscious beauty, a little lifestyle things here and there. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you do, you consider subscribing. We have a ton of empties to go through. This is like the accumulation of so many months worth of products, and for those of you who don't know, I really try hard to make an effort to finish a product before I open another product. It doesn't always happen, but that's just something that I hold near and dear to my heart because, like a lot of people, I end up with so many products that are halfway open, halfway used, and that's just a shame. This is also your daily reminder to finish a product before buying or trying a new product if you can. Or gift it. Give it to a friend to try. Make little sample pots for people. Let's just try and use everything that we can to the fullest. Alright, that was also my reminder because I have lots of new products that I'm trying out and I kind of skipped that step myself. So we got lots of skincare and then a ton of body and hair care, and as usual, one tiny little makeup item. I don't know about you guys, but it takes forever for me to finish a makeup item. I think some of it's unique to me because I'm trying so many constantly. I also just think that makeup could be half the size that it actually is and we'd actually finish it. Speaking of half-size products, this Ilia Mini Limitless Lash Mascara. Absolutely love. So this was a mascara that so many of you had recommended to me and you kept saying you need to try, you need to try. All of you are right. It's one of my all-time favorite mascaras. Would definitely repurchase the full size, although I will say the mini size was kind of perfect. Usually you only use a mascara for about 3 months and then they suggest changing it out for bacterial reasons. So having a mini size of this I think is kind of perfect and obviously less expensive. So highly encourage you to try this if you haven't already, although I know many of you have because you guys were the ones that actually recommended it to me. Also, mini disclaimer, if I go through any of these too quickly and you have more questions, just let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try and zip through all of these products because there are so many in front of me. I want to make sure I get to them all, so I'm just gonna keep the pace moving so this isn't a 45-minute long video. So moving along to skincare. I do a lot of skincare reviews and I try and do full range of products for you guys so that you get an idea of how the products perform together, and I'm definitely in the camp where I feel like if you are maybe not so knowledgeable in skincare, trying products from one brand is kind of the way to go. I think the majority of the time products from a singular brand are meant to work together. So that's just a little cheat that I feel like I use because I'm no skincare expert. And that being said, I did finish up all of the Tracy Martin products that I was using. I have a full review on these. So I have their cleanser, toner, resculpting cream. One product I actually ended up gifting to my mom because it didn't end up working out for me. And then their enzyme mask, which I'm still finishing up. So I have all 4 of these with me. I did go through 2 toners for every one of the other products. I just felt like I used a lot of it and it was a really nice product. I do have suggestions on what my favorite products were if you want to check out that video. I go into a lot more depth about each one of these, but really enjoyed my experience using their line. So go check out that video if you want to learn more about these. Another cleanser that I finished up is this Dr. Barbara Sturm Molecular Cosmetics Cleanser. This is just their foam cleanser. It came in a little travel size pouch that I got to try. The Glow set or something like that. I ended up really loving this foam cleanser, and I know a foam cleanser is kind of basic and you could walk down to any drugstore, CVS, Rite Aid, whatever, and pick one up, but finding a good one that doesn't really strip your skin is actually kind of challenging, and I felt like this was a really great one. It also lasted me a surprisingly long time. So if you have been interested in Dr. Barbara Sturm products, their miniatures are really a pretty great value, and since it is such an expensive line, I would suggest trying the minis first of any product, making sure they actually work for your skin before investing in the full size. This is definitely a product I would purchase in the full size. I did find that I had to use a decent amount of it to keep the foam lathered on my face. Otherwise it just kind of absorbed into my skin and I couldn't really rub it around or anything. So that is one downside. But like I said, I didn't go through this particularly quickly. I just had to use a lot of product each time. But really good, gentle cleanser. Obviously do your research, read on the website, but I can imagine this would be great for a lot of different skin types. It just feels like a really great basic. It's like your white t-shirt of products. It should just look good and feel good for everyone. So yeah, always curious to try more from her line just because it is such a prestige luxury skincare skincare line, and I have enjoyed the products that I've tried so far. So I was really grateful to get to test this out, and then obviously very sad when it finished finally. All right, next up, going on the opposite end of the spectrum, which is more of like a drugstore brand that you can find at Target, like I said, like Walgreens, CVS, other places like that, and that's from Honest Beauty. This is their Daily Calm Lightweight Moisturizer. I use this pretty much every day and night once I had finished some of those Tracy Martin products, and I absolutely loved this product. I think one, packaging wise, this is a super luxurious drugstore product. I just think that the packaging was done super well. You get exactly the right amount of product that you need for your whole face, every pump. It lasted me a really long time and it made my skin feel really great. So this is something that like I would just keep on my back shelf in case I needed a moisturizer and wanted something that I know is not going to irritate my skin. It's just going to make me feel like hydrated and smooth and all the things you want a moisturizer to do for you. I felt like this did it, and then also the price tag is so wonderful. So I would definitely repurchase this. I've tried a few products from their Daily Calm line and I really actually have been enjoying them. I'm using their spray right now, which I used with this as well, and that was a great combination. But yeah, I was very sad when this finally emptied out just because it was such a good foolproof product. So highly recommend checking this out from Honest Beauty. I'm curious to try more of their skincare because I have been very impressed by their skincare. I just think that it's so great if you can find like an affordable skincare range, especially in the like clean or conscious beauty world where everything is super expensive. Finding like a good go-to that you can pick up at Target is just like the cherry on top. So really enjoyed that. Another product that I love for like my drier winter-ish skin transitioning into springtime skin is this Josh Rosebrook Vital Balm Cream. It's a very lightweight, nourishing product for your skin that really like packs a punch. It does have sort of like an oily texture to it when you warm it up on your hands and apply it. And so if you're planning on applying like makeup or anything over top of it, you just have to be careful with the products you use, and sometimes powders work better. But I personally really use this only at night, and I just felt like it really just like sealed in all of the moisture in my face and really just helped me wake up with like very plump, hydrated skin. It has a beautiful scent in my opinion. I know that scents are very personal, but it has a beautiful scent, and this is another one of those staple products where it feels very gentle, very soothing. If I would have any sort of like redness flare up, especially like around kind of like my nose during the winter months or any really dry areas, I would just apply a little bit more to those areas, and I just felt like the next day I'd wake up and that flakiness was gone, that like kind of stingy sensation was gone. So a really great hydrating cream. I'm curious to try the Daily Acid Toner from Josh Rosebrook. I think that might be the next one on my list that I'll give a try. I feel like I've already been filming forever and I still have the bulk of products to go through. So everyone, pause right now. Go get a snack, go get a cup of coffee, and let's do this marathon of body products that I have. All right, I'm gonna include hair care in body care because I just feel like all of that goes together. First thing I finished, which is a repurchase for the umpteenth time. I don't even know how many times I've repurchased it, but I just think it's one of the best clarifying shampoos. This is the Goop Detox Himalayan Scalp Scrub. I'm not even going to talk about it because you guys are so bored with me talking about it, but I finished it. It's totally empty. I just love the smell of it. I actually kind of miss this right now, but I am using another exfoliating scrub from Rawa that's actually really great. Speaking of Rawa, I finished one of their classic conditioners. One of my favorite routines is to do 1 day a week of the Rawa Classic Shampoo and Conditioner, and then a second wash day of the Goop Detox Scalp Scrub with the Classic Conditioner. So I always keep the Classic Conditioner in my shower, and then I'm kind of like swapping out shampoo products. But yeah, one wash is always that Detox and a Rawa Classic Shampoo, and then the other wash is either like a Rawa set or a different set like Inner Sense or Evolve. This is the Evolve Ultra Shine Moisture Shampoo. I was really stuck in a rut with my Rawa shampoo. I just like wasn't buying anything else, wasn't wanting to try anything else, and then the Detox Market sent me their detox box for I forget which month it was, but it had all Evolve products in it, and so I was like, okay, fine. I won't repurchase the Rawa. I will try something else. And you know what? I really love this. I thought it was a really great shampoo. It lathers upon first application, which for a conscious beauty shampoo is actually a bit of an accomplishment. What I found with even like my favorites like Rawa is they have to go in with a little bit, rub it around, rinse it out, and then go in again with more, and then that's when I get a lather. Whereas this one lathered first go around. So that was really impressive. I like the scent. I know I think when I shared this, someone said like, I don't like the scent. So it might be, again, a personal thing, but it's kind of citrusy to me. I still have the conditioner. I'm still working my way through that, but I did finish the shampoo and I thought it was really great. They sell it in travel sizes too, so I might actually purchase this for like any traveling, any trips that I have coming up. Okay, tell me you have a problem without telling me you have a problem. 1, 2, 3 of the Wylida Skin Food. Someone stop me. I literally have this with me everywhere. My purse, my desk, bedside table. I just get super dry hands. I don't know what it is, but super dry hands and Wylida Skin Food, the original formula, not the light formula. That's something I learned the hard way. Bought the light formula, tried to use it on dry hands, and it literally stung so much. I don't know why, but it stung so much. I regretted that instantly. Went back to the original very thick formula, and here we are. So I love that. Always will repurchase that. Okay, more stuff that you find in my shower. This is the Organic Bath Co. Zesty Morning Organic Body Wash. I actually didn't find this to have a super strong scent. I mean, it has a little something, but I feel like zesty to me like makes me feel like it would like have a little zest to it. Like, you know, like zest is so pungent. Not a negative association. I don't mean that in a bad way. It just means like so citrusy. So I kind of assumed that this would have a very like citrusy scent, but it doesn't. And I love the Organic Bath Co. body butter. Hence another empty that we'll get to. This actually wasn't my favorite. I found it kind of hard to suds. It does have coconut oil in it. And I don't know, I tend to get clogged pores on my body and I just was like kind of not sure if this was helping or hurting. Again, I love their body butter and that has been totally fine for me. I just don't think that this was my body wash. I actually went back to using like a bar soap after this and I just like the suds. I don't even know, is suds even good for your skin? I don't think it is. I think I learned that somewhere. But yeah, I wasn't crazy about this, unfortunately. But I do love this brand. Great hand sanitizer, great body butters. So since I just talked about the Organic Bath Co., let's go into that product that I previewed. This is the Aaliyah Organic Bath Co. Citrus Lemongrass Organic Body Butter. This is the little travel size of it. Would 100% repurchase it. I love this. It is very citrusy. It's definitely a thick body butter. If you don't like to feel kind of like slippery and oily after applying something, then don't use this. You won't like it. But I love it. I love applying this after a shower, just like all over my body from like head to toe. I just think it gives such an amazing amount of moisture and my skin always feels so soft. This is like all-time favorite. You also get a ton of bang for your buck with this. They usually come in a jar like about twice the size of this and it's just a giant pot that you can keep going into. So this is one of my favorite body butters. Yeah, absolutely love these. So if I'm not using a body butter, then a body oil is also something that I dabble in, and this is the One Love Organic Botanical Sea body oil. I just have had really amazing experiences with One Love Organics. I just think they're a really great brand and everything that I've tried from them I've really enjoyed. I really like the scent and I think that's probably a big reason. Kind of like tropical, wonderful feel to it. This body oil included. This is actually a pretty lightweight body oil. I would say it like falls in between one that absorbs super quickly into your skin and one that hangs around for a while. So obviously it's probably very much dependent on what type of skin that you have, but I really loved using this kind of like on my legs after I was shaving. So I would repurchase this again. I like body oils more during like the winter time. I don't know why, I just tend to like gravitate to that more, and then I use like lotions during the summer. I think it's probably because lotions feel like more quick absorbing to me, and I hate that feeling of like when you have lotion on your legs and you go out in the heat and they're like sticky and like you slide and sweat and ugh. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But an oil during the winter is just amazing. So really enjoyed using this and I've really loved a lot of stuff from this brand. Another body moisturizer because I have terribly dry skin. This is the Natural Logic Soul Milk. Every empties, I feel like almost every empties, I share this. It's like one of those love products where you're just like, how did I go so long without it? You know what I mean? Really, the scent of it is amazing. I'm gonna buy one of those like little scrapula things from Amazon so that I can scrape out all of the excess of this because it's like so good to its last drop. I always know when Jared steals this and uses it because he smells really good. Yeah, it's just a really nice lightweight moisturizer. This is something that I was using during the summer and yeah, it just absorbs into your skin makes your skin like so soft, and oh, I just could sing its praises for like hours and hours. But yes, Natural Logic Soul Milk, beautiful brand, beautiful product, definitely up there in like the holy grail of body lotions for me. Speaking of shaving, which I'm not sure if I spoke about on that last product or product before. Anyway, we're doing like a little like rewind in the routine. So back in the shower, after I'm done washing my hair and my body, I'll shave. And this has been in my shower for, I kid you not, maybe a year. I don't know if that's because I don't shave that often or because this just lasts for freaking ever. This is the unscented organic shaving soap from Dr. Bronner's. I used to use an Ursa Major shaving soap that was very expensive. And I was going through it pretty quickly and I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So I went to Whole Foods and I saw this and I got the unscented version, and I really disliked the scent for probably about a month. And then I don't know what happened, but something switched around. It almost smells, you know, like I still don't think it smells good, but it's but it smells like familiar at this point, and maybe that's why I don't mind it. I don't know if I would repurchase the unscented because I don't think it smells particularly good. It doesn't like leave a smell on you, so maybe that's not that big of a deal. But I loved this for shaving. You need a tiny, tiny amount to get a very like luxurious lather to apply to your skin. So I do think that this lasted forever. I need to replace it. I'm gonna go to Whole Foods grocery shopping at some point, so I'll just pick it up then. But yeah, this is a great shaving product. One, great value because it lasts forever, and then two, it just does a really good job acting as like a barrier between your razor and your skin. I do tend to get like ingrown hairs and stuff like that, so a shaving cream does make that easier. I know there's other things that you can do for that, but I just have really enjoyed this. So would repurchase it. The unscented is a weird scent. I don't know if I love it or hate it at this point. It kind of smells like weird like popcorn oil. Okay, I don't think that's like helpful at all, but yeah, I don't know. It's a weird scent, but I kind of like it at this point. Something weird is going on with this product. After hopping out of the shower, because now we're like back on the routine, I will moisturize, and then a little while later, not right after the shower because I've gotten like kind of irritated skin from that, but a little while later I will apply deodorant, and I have 2 of the Feeling Free Detox Mode deodorants, and I have another one in my bathroom that I just repurchased. This is like one of my favorite deodorants of all time. I just think it's so good. It holds its form, which for a natural or conscious deodorant doesn't always happen. It doesn't get all over your clothes. It smells super good, and it's very effective. Jared uses the baking soda formula and he really enjoys that. Hasn't had any irritation. I tend to be more sensitive to baking soda. I kind of think it's because I shave. I feel like maybe that's like the thing, like, you know, you're shaving and your skin's like maybe a little bit more sensitive or fresher, I don't know. But I use the baking soda free formula because I get irritated from baking soda, and I absolutely love it. I think it actually kind of helps with perspiration too. I don't feel like I get super damp armpits with this, and I'm a pretty sweaty, smelly person. So anything that will help with that, I am all for, and that's this. So I've gone through 2. This is probably within like, oh man, how long did it take to go through one? I think the last time I bought one was in February. So what is that? February, March. That's almost 6 months per deodorant. Jared actually got it for me for Valentine's Day because he knows how much I love it, and it's kind of expensive. Kind of love that. Try it. If you haven't tried it, try it. You're gonna love it. Okay, we're nearing on done. I'm pretty exhausted. Last thing is this Tom's toothpaste. This is kind of anticlimactic. Don't really have anything to say about this. It works. I prefer a different like taste, I guess you could say. This is Cool Peppermint. I like the one that comes in purple. I don't know what that's called. But yeah, I mean, this is a nice toothpaste. It's super accessible. You can find it pretty much everywhere. It's not super expensive. You can buy it in bulk, and like the more you buy, the less expensive it is. TerraCycle can recycle these. Another shout out for TerraCycle for recycling all of this stuff. I'm gonna send it in. Yeah, it's just a really good toothpaste. I don't like Tom's deodorants, but I love their toothpaste. So they are doing something right for me in this. Those are all of the empties that we have to go through today. So I would say that's a decent amount of products. But this is obviously the accumulation over time and a big effort to actually try and finish things before I open other things, which is often why reviews take a little bit longer on my channel. So I appreciate the patience with that. hopefully that helps you guys understand that a little bit. If you have any more questions on the products that I have talked about, just let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I feel like I should say, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It's a really wonderful free way to support creators, and yeah, it just like means so much. It's kind of crazy sometimes when I think that people actually come and watch what I make. It just feels super surreal. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a really wonderful rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys very soon. So thanks again. Hope you enjoyed my empties. Hope you're finishing some products yourself, and I will link a resource down below to TerraCycle, which does a really great job of recycling personal care products and other things that are typically hard to recycle. Okay, I just did like a really lame wave, so I'm gonna refilm the goodbye. Just say goodbye, and I'll see you guys soon.